Hey guys, welcome back for another review. Today I'm going to be doing a newly released gun by Nexon, the UMP SE. This is a GP gun, unlike the previous reviews I've been doing. I haven't done every GP review in the game, but I'm working on it, so yeah, just bear with me. Anyway, so UMP SE, it's basically a UMP 45 with worse damage drop-off. That's about the best way I can describe it. Statistically, I know it's different, but it feels basically the same. I don't know why anyone would buy the UMP 45 anymore, unless they really just like the gun and they want to have two of the same one. But I'm going to read out the stats of both weapons and let you guys make the decision. The only difference I see is that, in actual gameplay, is that it has slightly less damage drop-off. Slightly more damage drop-off, my bad. Anyway, so for 7 days, this gun is approximately 6,000 GP, so it's not the cheapest SMG... Excuse me. Man, that cookie earlier. Anyway, so it's not the best SMG in the game for price, but it's pretty good. It's worth it, and honestly, you'll be getting more kills with this than you will with any other SMG, excluding P90s, because I still love the P90, because I'm a noob like that. Now, this gun is a relatively high-ranked gun. It's 2nd Lieutenant 5, and I'm kind of glad it's up there, because I wouldn't exactly want noobs running around with this. Now, you can see right there, I easily sprayed a couple of shots at that guy before I killed him, and it didn't seem to kill him, despite the fact that I was really close to him. And this is supposed to be a high-damage gun, but anyway. So, the UMP is well known for having a very, very high damage for an SMG, and it has a slightly lower fire rate than the average SMG. So that's what sets this gun apart from a lot of other ones. So, in some ways, it behaves more like an assault rifle, but it doesn't have quite the damage an assault rifle would have. So, I'm going to read out the stats now. Sorry that took me so long to get to. The damage is 37, portability is 75, rate of fire is 79, accuracy of 67, and recoil of 62. It is fully automatic and customizable with a suppressor and a magazine. So, I don't believe it's customizable in the Gun Emporium. Usually newly released guns aren't customizable. The whole reason Nexon put that in was to help balance out guns that were, underused. So, because of their stats anyway, underused because of their stats. So, let's go ahead and read off the UMP-45 stats. UMP-45, damage of 38, portability of 75, rate of fire 79, accuracy of 67, and recoil of 63. It is also fully automatic and customizable with a suppressor and a magazine, not customizable in the Gun Emporium. And then the regular UMP can be forged into the Thompson, I do believe, but I recently did my review on the UMP-45 again, put up my secondary review of that. It was the very first review I ever did, so... yeah, and honestly, I want to tell you guys about this really fast. Before they released the UMP SE, about 2 or 3 days before, it wasn't in a review, I was talking with some friends about guns that we would like to see new GP guns made of. The UMP was the #1 that I listed, and less than 2 days later, without reading anything, I knew nothing about it coming out, this gun came out, and I was like, yes, finally! And I was really glad that it had the iTech scope on it, because I don't really care for the ACOG on a UMP. Or at least I wouldn't care for it on a higher damage UMP like this. But anyway, so they both have the ammo capacity of 35 of 105. And I also just want to point out, guys, the reason I'm not going to compare it to the UMP so much is because the only reason you would even want to buy the UMP 45 is because you might not want to buy the UMP 45 is because this gun is out. And then you're a high enough rank to get it. Because a lot of people are high enough rank to get this gun nowadays. It's not like it used to be. And I got rage kicked there. That was just completely awesome. But anyway, so damage, stat differences. The SE has a 37 compared to the 38 of the 45, so I'm just going to call it the 45. Portability, I can't speak today. Portability is 75 on both weapons, rate of fire is 75 on both weapons, accuracy is 67 on both weapons, and the UMP SE actually has a recoil of 62 compared to the UMP 45 63. So it actually has less recoil, but it also has 1 point less damage, although to go with the less damage, it also has much worse damage drop-off. Actually, I shouldn't say much worse. It's not a whole lot worse, but it's not exactly fantastic. So, it just depends on how you want to use the gun. But it does have a couple of problems with the spread. I noticed that just because the gun's new, it has this like weird spread recovery. It will like go down in glitches. Like it'll go down like a little bit. I slowed down my frame rate to actually look at that. It doesn't like go down smoothly. I think that's probably just a problem with the gun, but they will probably fix that eventually. I hope that's not intentional because it makes the gun really weird to use. It's hard to notice unless you have a really high FPS. Like I have like a 250 plus FPS when I'm not recording, and I tried recording when I was around 210 FPS because it drops me by about 40 FPS. So I was looking at that, and it actually does have that. At first I was like, maybe that's just me. I'm just kind of being crazy right now because I'm high on Monster, but anyway. I thought about looking at it, and I really took a peek at it. It didn't exactly look like it was supposed to be, so I thought I would go ahead and mention that. I think they probably will fix that, though. I can't believe that would be intentional. So, and also this gun does have the worst damage drop-off with the less damage, so, I mean, just be careful. Now, honestly, the only reason I would buy the UMP 45 is either A, you're not high enough rank, or, and I just got my multi ruined right there, but if you don't want to wait for the UMP SE, which isn't exactly the lowest rank in the game, but you know what I mean, or you really like the gun a lot and you're planning on using dual UMP 45s when you're trying to play the game, so that would be really useful. Now the spread on both guns is not exactly very high. It's like a P90, but not quite that low. Also, I have to apologize for doing some of the L9 sniping here. It's just I really wanted to work my way up to the base so I could, you know, get to stuff. I missed my multi right there. Made me mad. Shut out the door because I was like, ugh, door, hate you. Messed up my multi, that stupid door. Anyway. Sound like a 5-year-old there, I know. Anyway, this gun is on, the UMP45 is on sale for the $25, which is 24,900 in X. Basically 25,000, which is how much, you know, it's $25. So one thing that I also noticed recently, I'm kind of done talking about the guns. It's a great gun to use. I'm glad it's higher ranked, but what I was going to say was it looks like they stopped selling karma coins or something, because the store that I normally buy karma coins at, it's like they're like, we can't sell this to you anymore because it's getting recalled. And I don't know what happened, if like a hacker got into them and stole some like codes or stuff, or if they're going out of business or something. I don't know what's going on, but I hope Nexon fixes this quickly or finds a new company to host their stuff. But for some reason, the old Nexon cards, if you guys know the like old blue and green cards that had like big pictures of I crashed, crap. That had like big pictures of like Neo from Mabinotti, like big pictures of her and a couple of the other games like Maple Story. Just yeah. But anyway, this review is over, guys. Thank you for watching. Please rate, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next review.
You know what? Given the intelligence of the people who watch this show, this is probably a good thing to teach. Because my guess is when they're not trying to operate heavy machinery with their butt cheeks, they're probably trying to do something stupid like this. I mean, what else could you possibly teach that would be as stupid as that?
Even you can learn something from a sloth.
Fuck this show!